In YouTube app, find your YouTube Live channel. In YouTube app, find your YouTube Live channel and watch your broadcast while streaming on your app. You can select different types of overlay for your stream. If you're done, select done. Then last, select start to start your broadcast. In YouTube app, find your YouTube Live channel and watch your broadcast while streaming on your Android.
Scotty Pippen. Ain't heard of me, I got a rich. Dripping my quest to Givenchy. I brought my in the party. And my diamonds all set like Cardi. Got a with me, she a Barbie. You don't wanna start with me. Hot girl like Arizona. In Colombia, my diamonds in Africa. My DJ, Shawty had a on her.
you, but they still talking about you. I'll be just fine, living prosper, chilling with my family when my granny cooking lobster.
You know how they say you don't miss something until it's gone? Thankfully, the wait is
When you do, you is a problem. They with you, but they still talking about you. I'll be just fine, living prosper, chilling with my family while my granny cooking lobster.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight on the injured list.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. The basketball gods seem to be displeased.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, after a 16-year run where they made the playoffs 15 times and won the NBA title in 2011, the Dallas Mavericks have missed the postseason the last 3 years. But by bringing in 2019 Rookie of the Year Luka Doncic and trading for All-Star Kristaps Porzingis, there's a lot of confidence in Dallas that they will.
Seems like they are. Thanks, D.A. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Zubac in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Seth Curry is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Porzingis. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Now here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Beverley with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic, and it's Beverley missing.
Well, with Kristaps Porzingis, you love not only the skill, but the passion he plays with. You would never use the descriptor passive with this guy.
Now, here's Doncic. Curry finds Porzingis. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Curry.
See, you can tell Porzingis knows when he's in close, he's got the kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
And with Porzingis, as Doris, you mentioned, that energy he has is contagious.
Well, he is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? Porzingis can run the floor in transition. He can face up and shoot with range. He can put it on the deck, and he can play out of the post. What more could you ask?
Good work there as it goes.
Well, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, George, guarded by Kirk, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Well, Paul George smack dab in the middle of the prime of his career, and maybe underestimated is his drive to win. Boy, when you look at the numbers and the impact for Paul George, there is no question he's been in the MVP conversation. The outside shooting, the ability to attack the rim, and the force he is on the defensive end, just so impressive.
And Doris, with George and his offense, last season might have been his best effort yet.
Yeah, Kevin, he had to take on more responsibility on the offensive end, and you could tell he has shot more and more threes. He gives his team a much-needed outside threat. You loved everything Paul George is able to give you.
Zubac kicks to Beverley. Drills the three-pointer.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Doncic against Beverly. Doncic passes to Kerr. Porzingis inside. Zubac defending. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Dallas with it. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Morris. And now the Clippers on the break. Beverly wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverly's got 6.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Doncic, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
From deep, George, and no good that time. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside, Finney-Smith. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Morris, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. And Doncic, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce. He has 7.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Zubac. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's George on the wing. Porzingis with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Leonard. And shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done. Doncic
feeling it out. And the rejection by Zubac. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. A nice shot by George.
Yeah, Kev, the speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. Porzingis is double. From deep 3-point range, Doncic, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Left side, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, make no mistake, Paul George is a fierce finisher inside.
Doncic outside. To the left side wing. Zubac against Porzingis. Porzingis is double. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Doris, do you think it's more challenging for superstars in smaller markets, mid-sized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, LA, New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day by day, question after question can probably become pretty tedious.
Morris passes to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Doncic. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
He gets it in there. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
Doncic, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
And stolen by Wright. To the inside, Marjanovic. Oh, good on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Jackson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Now Burke to the paint. Here's Kleba. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Shamet, the pass to Williams. No good that time. Great D that time from Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 5. To the middle. Burke with it. Jackson on him. Kleba with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Right, the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Williams against Wright. Williams looking around. Mavericks with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Hardaway, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Green inside the 3-point line. Nice shot from the wing. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Williams against Wright. Here's Marjanovic. Misses off the right iron. Here now the Clippers. They're on an 18-6 run. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Williams finds Zubac. Back to Williams. Outside Jackson, 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 6 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And right, here we go. Kleba, the pass to Marjanovic. Releases, makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Shamet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Zubac. Outside Williams. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Back to Jackson. The shot from 20 feet away. And he connects with the jumper.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Williams with the block.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Shamet. The layup off target.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Now here's Wright. Inside. Pass to Burke. Great D that time from Green. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine. So.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Marjanovic. J.J. Barea is out there with Wright, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Here's Jackson. There's the pass to Zubac. On the wing, Williams. To the inside, Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. 10 points for Reggie Jackson. And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I love that dish down low.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Lou Williams. The Mavericks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Barea against Jackson. Down low. It's deflected. Leonard with the steal. Here's Shamet. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. Barea with it. Guarded now by Morris. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. Barea against Leonard. Pass to Green. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Mavericks trail by 5. A nice shot by Barea. Barea's got his second basket of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Leonard on the wing. Out to Morris. Jackson against Barea. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Tries yet again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time. And you look at the Mavericks' numbers last season, the need for shooting is obvious.
And I think, Greg, what's shocking is poor shooting is not something you have historically associated with the Mavs. But when you look at it through last season, they took a high rate of threes and a high rate of free throws. And yet, both of those percentages were poor. That's an area for improvement this season.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. George against Curry. And George kicks to Beverly. Drains the 19-footer. Beverly's got his third basket of the night right there.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
They double him with Green. Barea with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Beverly against Curry. Outside, George takes the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Porzingis. Back to Curry. Kicks it to Barea. To the paint. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. Over Beverly. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, that's where Porzingis loves to operate. That jump shot has become a signature weapon, gentlemen.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Over Curry. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Barea, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk. But with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Now, here's George. He's got 12. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's George. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Now here's Leonard. George looking around, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Dallas. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The Clippers trail. George double teamed. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7, and it's in there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Clippers trail by 4. And here's Beverly. Now the pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Porzingis comes with the double team. Green kicks to Leonard. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Oh, good luck stopping that. Kawhi Leonard, huge, strong hands, in total command of the basketball. Go ahead.
Doncic against Leonard. Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now, here's Doncic. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And Doncic, here we go. Curry finds Porzingis. Back to Curry. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Feeds it to Barea. Morris with the rebound.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And Doncic, here we go, and it's good for 2.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Now, here's Beverly. 8 points for him. Inside. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers. Dallas leading by 9. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Good. You 2 players.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic against Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Seth Curry. And Trey Burke subbed in for J.J. Barea. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Down low, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Outside Williams. Pass to Leonard. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next. How can I be better?
Here is Williams, following the score by Dallas. They get it back. Zubac goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Zubac has got his second basket of the night. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. To the middle. Here's Kleber. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And it's Leonard missing.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
In the dunk by Doncic. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 assists.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Williams passes to Leonard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now, here's George. 14 points for him. Here's Zubac. Kleber with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his fourth rebound in this one. Beverly for three, and he's good on the three ball. Beverly's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's turned himself into a tremendous 3-and-D role player. Beverly's jump shot has become a strong suit on offense.
Doncic left side. Over Beverly. No good on the last second attempt there. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Mavericks lead by 14. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 18 points, 12 rebounds, and 1 steal. And that's a wrap for our...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So for the Clippers right now, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morris in at the 4. Now, here's Doncic. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his third foul of the game. Porzingis against Zubac. Porzingis is double. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. It's good. Leonard's got 8.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Here he finds Doncic. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And the bank shot is good. He's got 15.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Here's Morris. Paul George making his last shot. Back to Zubac. No one near him. And he overshot that one, missing.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world. And you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 15. And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
This guy moves so well with the ball in his hands, and Doncic knows how to initiate contact and get himself to the line when he puts it on the deck.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis is Mavericks leading by 8. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Curry with the steal. Jackson against Doncic. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
And George with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Dallas calls timeout.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's DeLon Wright in for Doncic. Now here's Wright. 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. Porzingis can't hit. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Here's Curry. Back to Porzingis. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jackson looking around. Here's George. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks leading by 8. A pass to Porzingis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And it's Wright with the ball for Dallas. Banked in off the glass. Wright's got his second bucket of the night. Clippers trail by 8. Shamet with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Morris into the lane. Second chance shot. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway dishes to Wright. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact. Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from George.
Now, some nights as a defender, you just shake your head because Paul George uses his outstanding reach to get through the defense.
And right, here we go. Here's Porzingis, and that one drops. Porzingis has got 20. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor? Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
George with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And George kicks to Shamet. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Right against Jackson. Out to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Jackson. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside Curry. Passes to Porzingis. Over Morris. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Takes it off the glass. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Right, the pass to Porzingis. That one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA, and Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Now, here's Shamet. He has 5. Drains the three-pointer. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Inside, Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jackson passes to Green. Now, here's Shamet. Hardaway with the steal. And now, here comes Wright, leading the break. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The pass to George. Out to Morris. Uncovered. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots from 8. Second chance effort. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Clippers trail by 9. Outside, George. They grab their own miss. Porzingis with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Morris, and finally that one's good. Morris has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Dallas calls timeout.
Boy, you consider the Dallas Mavericks last season missing the playoffs for the 3rd straight year. That ties their 2nd longest playoff drought in franchise history. You've got to believe this is a group that's highly motivated.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Correa comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Burke in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the Mavericks, a proud franchise. Doris looking to get back into the playoffs this season.
No doubt, Kevin. They have reloaded with young star talent. Kristaps Porzingis, already an all-star. Luka Doncic, the rookie of the year. I think this is a group ready to make some noise.
Now, here's Beverly. He's got 11. Here's Leonard, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard. Doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Burke from deep. The Mavericks rebound. Moves back up. Marjanovic kicks to Burke. Clock at 6. Marjanovic passes to Burke. Here's Kleber. They shoot again, and the layup is good. Kleber's got 8.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Passes it to Morris. Shoots over Marjanovic. Morris, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Barea. That one falls, coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. The feed to Leonard. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Chalk up 2 there. Wright's got 6 in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Mavericks leading by 10. You've got Burke. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Kleber in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Morris. L.A. has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
And Beverly, not a volume playmaker, but he always makes smart decisions with the basketball.
Burke looking over the floor, down low. Here's Kleber, and the rejection by Zubac. And it's Beverly missing. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Dallas again missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
So it's the Mavericks now after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
That free throw good from Doncic. Now Williams. And the pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. High post try. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Doncic. The shot's good. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now, here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name in the free agency market last summer, especially after winning his 2nd Finals MVP.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up the NBA in the process by joining the Clippers.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Zubac. Count the basket. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Doncic passes to Kleber, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Offensive rebound, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Beverly.
And Beverly really primarily known as a defensive player, much improved in terms of what he does offensively.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Raptors went all in trading for Kawhi Leonard last season, Doris. Great talent surrounding him in Toronto, but this past summer, he decided to move on.
But, Kevin, a championship makes the gamble worthwhile if you were Toronto. For Kawhi, any team he plays on is going to have a chance to win. And now this young man, a champion, starts a new chapter.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful. Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Williams kicks to Beverly. Zubac, bounce pass. Curry brings the double. Beverly, the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Curry outside. That shot missing. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's the 3. Williams can't hit. Mavericks leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 24 points for Porzingis.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Curry with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Paul George, he's checked in for Williams. Now here's Beverly. Zubac kicks to Beverly. Here's Zubac. Outside Leonard. George trying to break free. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Count it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Doncic. Morris with the rebound. Clippers trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beverly the pass to Zubac. There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And really for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down by 12. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And for Hardaway, he was putting up points last season, but the percentages, Greg, were down across the board.
And I think what we found out about him is that he's probably not best suited to be your primary scorer. Very capable of getting buckets, but you don't want him putting up more than 15, 18 shots a game for you.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers ball. Curry against George. Leonard on the wing. Over Hardaway. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Kawhi Leonard.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 11. High, arcing shot. It's deflected.
Doncic known for his offense, but twice on the pipe. Send it back, youngster.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Beverly.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, what you really like about Porzingis going end-to-end, he does it under control, right? This guy is 7 feet and masterful in space.
Now here's Beverly. Passes it to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Curry. Doncic against George. The pass to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. That's 28 points for Porzingis.
Well, Kevin, how about the shot mechanics of your 7-footer? Kristaps Porzingis is efficient in catch and shoot.
Leonard attacking and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Mavericks call time here. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. First free throw is good.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
Clippers trail by 19. To the paint. Here's George. Porzingis with the block. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Zubac kicks to Beverly. A three from Morris. Knocks down the three ball. Morris has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, and with his height, it is really hard to affect Porzingis' shot without fouling him. He is a problem for defenders.
And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 19. George with the bounce pass. And good that time. 22 points for Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard starting to percolate, guys. You may want to start checking this guy.
Doncic against Beverly. Doncic right side. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. Porzingis can't hit. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
And Doncic, here we go. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 43 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here's Doncic. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Doncic against Beverly.
Come get it, come get it.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Curry. Over George. And the shot is long. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas. Oh, wow! Young fella.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Doncic against Beverly. Doncic kicks to Kleba. Over Morris. Kleba, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Correa against Williams. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Noah, and finished off by Noah.
That's a big-time offensive rebound and conversion. The passion of Noah on display again.
Pass to Marjanovic. Another shot. And he lays it straight in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Williams passes to Mann. In the corner, it's Patterson. This one for three. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Hey, nah.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
A lot of confidence and doubt.
Du truck avec road jack. Mets du respect sur le V. Tout est noir, j'ai lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le big son everyday sur ma nez. Je suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais.
The kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
And with Porzingis, as Doris, you mentioned, that energy he has is contagious. He has is contagious.
Teintées sur le nez. Le big son everyday. Un entrepreneur, move comme un sage. Sur mon grind, je suis jamais au chômage. J'ai le biz, ce n'est pas qu'une image. Ces rappeurs vivent une vie de mirage. Teintées sur le nez. Le big son everyday. Un entrepreneur, move comme un sage. Sur mon grind, je suis jamais au chômage. J'ai le biz, ce n'est pas qu'une image. Ces rappeurs vivent une vie de mirage. Au fond d'une berline, tout comme un président.